So yesterday, a guy wants to connect with me, and his last name is Hacker. It tells you where we're going with this. And he's, just saying like why he wants to connect, and it's because he wants to hack my stuff. So, I mean, I guess that's nice that he's honest. And I immediately thought of Neil Donald Walsh. He had his book, Conversations with God, book 1, flat out changed how I think about everything. But I remember him saying, maybe not in that book, in one of his others, something like this: what hurts you so much that hurting me makes you feel better? Right? Is that the most amazing saying? Now, I wasn't nearly cool enough to say that. Instead, I just blocked him. But think about it. If people are coming after you or hurting you, what would happen if you looked at it like that, where it's like it's not about you, especially when it comes to betrayal and stuff? We think it's all about us. It's not. It has nothing to do with you. But what hurts you bad enough that hurting me makes you feel better? I just think that's the most amazing quote from Neil. And I have one too, and it's this. And it's: closure is your job, justice is karma's. Now, between those two things, what would it be like for you if you looked at it as for that person that's hurting you, that it's about them, and then if you counted on closure, just taking care of closure yourself, and karma to take care of whatever issue they have going on in their own way, in their own time, whatever. What do you do? And I really would love to know, what do you do when someone is, let's say, ripping off your information? That happens to me all the time. I remember someone put up a story, and it was my story, as if it happened to her, and I couldn't even help myself. I said, nice story, and she took it down. I mean, this happens all the time. But what do you do when someone is violating a boundary or intentionally hurting you or doing something that's in, a clear violation of what's respectable or just or right? What do you do? And how do you manage that? And how do you move through it? Would it be helpful if you said either of those two sentences? I know for me, it really, I took a look. It was a day of a few of those kinds of things. And I separated myself enough to know it's not me. It's not even about me. It's really about them. And I'll let karma handle it. So hope that helps. But I want to know from you, what do you do? Is there a special mantra that you say? Is there something where you kind of protect yourself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, so this stuff doesn't penetrate? Because it happens. It's out there. What do you do? I'd love to know.